We choose Artha Gading Mall as the place to look for various signs to analyze. As we explored this dynamic space, it was easy for us to find different types of signage and their respective messages. Signage within the mall plays an important role in shaping the experience and guiding visitor behavior. Signage not only serves as a practical purpose, but also influences perceptions and interactions in the mall environment. This research contributes to the understanding of how signage functions as an important component of consumer spaces, especially in multicultural environments such as Artha Gading Mall.
The data were analyzed using three distinct frameworks. First, we applied pragmatics, specifically speech act theory. Second, we utilized semiotics, employing Barthes' three-tiered analysis. Lastly, we examined the linguistic landscape through top-down and bottom-up frameworks. Our research team consisted of three key members. Sheilavira Fitria focused on pragmatic analysis, Muhammad Fajar Nugroho took charge of semiotic analysis, and finally Kayla Zahwa Malikha conducted the linguistic landscape analysis. Pragmatics analysis. The free Wi-Fi sign performs an assertive speech act. It is intended to inform visitors about the service, allowing them to connect their device without incurring additional cost. This sign addresses the practical needs of individuals in today's technology-driven environment, where internet connectivity is often essential for communication, navigation, and access to information.
First is denotative. It simply means wireless internet access or Wi-Fi that is provided without requiring payment for usage. The second is connotative. Point 1. Easy access to digital world symbolizes a modern lifestyle. Point number 2. Evoke feelings of comfort and inclusivity for customers. Point number 3. Privacy concerns such as data breaches and cyber attacks. The third is myth. Point number 1 is free Wi-Fi provides unrestricted freedom to browse the internet without limitations or consequences. Point number 2 is all free public Wi-Fi networks are secure because they are provided by reputable businesses or institutions. Point number 3 is connecting anonymously to a public network means their activity cannot be tracked back to them personally. This is false.
Linguistic landscape analyze sample 1. First, the image shows a free Wi-Fi sign is considered a bottom-up approach because it was created by the mall management to provide extra internet access. Second, the sign has a bilingual text in English and Indonesian, which shows first Jakarta's multicultural character, second, demonstrate cultural awareness and inclusivity, third, creating a welcoming atmosphere that respects the city's diverse cultural heritage.
Pragmatics analysis. This sign performs an assertive speech act. The purpose is to inform potential customers about significant discounts available, specifically indicating that prices may be reduced by as much as 70%. The sign addresses the economic interests of consumers in a competitive market, serving a functional role in stimulating sales and enhancing customer engagement.
The denotative is retail store or brand is offering discount or product at the conclusion of a particular season. Example in winter in the picture. The second is connotative. Consumers may feel thrilled about getting high quality products. Number 2 creates pressure on shoppers to act quickly before items sell out. Number 3, shoppers perceive these sales as an opportunity they cannot afford to miss because sheer large discounts are not always available. Myth. Point number 1, only select items typically reach this maximum discounts level. Point number 2, consumers believe that an off-season sales always offer unbeatable price compared to other times of year. Point number 3, not all products are outdated or undesirable.
Linguistic landscape analyze. Sample 2. First, the picture displays a promotional offer in a sports apparel shop with the title "End of season sell up to 70%." Second, the visual of shoes, clothing, and a promotional display, along with arrangement of text, suggests a bottom-up approach to authority. Why? It's because products and discounts are the main focus of the store.
Pragmatics analysis. The "Don't lean over here" sign performs a directive speech act. It serves a clear guideline aimed at ensuring the safety of the visitors and prevent potential accidents that could arise while doing activities around the area. It is not just a polite request, but a crucial precautionary measure intended to protect both the visitors leaning and those nearby.
First is denotative. Don't lean over here is a direct instruction or prohibition, telling someone not to do rest or lean their body against a specific area or object. The second is connotative. Point 1 is suggesting that leaning in that area might be dangerous or pose a risk of injury. The point 2 is indicating that leaning over could invade someone's space or disturb their activity. The point 3 is indicating that certain behaviors are not allowed or acceptable in that context. The third is myth. First, society prioritizes safety above all else, even at the expense of personal freedom. Number 2, as the subtle way to assert dominance over individuals by dictating behavior is shared space. Number 3, when told not to do something, like leaning offers, people often feel tempted to do exactly what's forbidden due to curiosity of rebellion against constraints.
Linguistic landscape analyze sample 3. First, the sign is bilingual, likely to ensure that all members of the target audience can understand the message. Second, the language hierarchy shows that Indonesian language is the more important to the audience as it is placed at the top of the sign. Third, the sign reflects a top-down authority figure attempting to enforce a regulation is shown on the sign.
Pragmatics analysis. This sign emphasizes assertive speech act. The objective is to provide information to visitors about the existence of a safe escape route in case of an emergency, such as a fire or other hazardous situations. It addresses the critical safety needs of occupants, ensuring they are aware of their options for evacuation.
The first is denotative. Special doors or pathways that provide a safe route for people to leave a building or area in the event of an emergency such as a fire, earthquake, or other dangerous situation. The second is connotative. Point 1. The presence of an emergency exit reassures individuals that there is a planned escape route in dangerous situations. Point 2. The term implies immediately action or the need to respond quickly during emergencies. Point 3. It reflects planning ahead for unforeseen events. Third is myth. The idea that society values human life enough to mandate safety measures like emergency exit. A cultural emphasis on preparedness and resilience against disasters. In some cases, it may evoke stories or historical events where emergency exits play a critical role in saving lives.
Linguistic landscape analyze sample 4. First, the sign is bilingual with the words pintu darurat and emergency exit. Second, the language hierarchy shows that Indonesian language is the more important to the audience as it is placed at the top of the sign. Third, the strong, straightforward style and heavy use of capital letter highlight the top-down authority.
Pragmatics analysis. This sign performs a directive speech act. This is not merely a suggestion, It serves as a clear warning aimed at influencing behavior to ensure the safety of all visitors. The intention is to promote a safe and enjoyable environment for visitors, particularly in an entertainment setting where accident could easily occur. From a pragmatics perspective, this directive aligns with the mall's responsibility to maintain safety standards and protect its visitors.
The first is denotative. Communicates a cautionary request or instruction or refrain from striking something or someone with excessive force in order to prevent harm, injury, or hazardous consequences. The second is connotative. The point first is safety to keep a person from seriously injury. The second is advice to approach situations gently, whether physically or emotionally, to prevent conflict or harm. The third is myth. Point number one, some people think this warning is too careful and not needed, believing danger is unlikely. Point number two, some think the warning suggests hidden dangers, causing fear. Point number three, ignoring warnings may lead to exaggerated fears of disaster.
Linguistic landscape analyze sample 5. First, the image shows a sign with the message, please don't hit hard to avoid danger. The sign is likely found in a play area such as time zone and fun world. Second, the use of English only suggests that the game is imported. Third, the sign suggests a top-down approach to authority in which machine owners or management implement safety regulations.
Pragmatics analysis. The wait for people to exit first sign performs a directive speech act. By encouraging passengers to wait, the sign seeks to prevent potential collisions or overcrowding. From a pragmatics perspective, this directive aligns with the broader goal of ensuring safety and convenience in a public setting, where many people may be using the lift simultaneously. The sign helps to foster an environment of consideration and respect among visitors.
First is denotative. The act of allowing individuals who are currently inside a space, such as elevator, to leave or exit before others enter the same space. The second is connotative, allowing someone to leave first so that there is no commotion. 2. A sense of discipline and adherence to rules that facilitate smoother interactions in public settings. Number 3. In some societies, waiting for others to exit first may be seen as a sign of good manners of proper etiquette. The third is myth. Point 1. Entering before other exit cause blockage, slowing down the overall process. The point number 2 is pushing into a space while others leave can cause accidents. Point number 3, ignoring this practice disturb social norms for interruptions.
Linguistic landscape analyze sample 6. First, the sign is bilingual that it shows cultural consideration. Second, the Indonesian language is placed at the top of the sign shows that it is more important to the local community than visitors. Third, the sign emphasizes top-down authority, implying a clear expectation for people to give priority to other people exiting before entering the lift.
The conclusion is, in abusive public space, clear communication is vital for safety and convenience. Signs like free Wi-Fi and end of season sell up to 70% enhance customer experience and attract shoppers. Warnings and instructions like don't lean here and emergency exit are crucial for safety. Additionally, courtesy reminders like wait for people to come out first help maintain order and a pleasant environment.